Hi, everybody. Today's question is, what is the best schedule for child custody within the state of Texas? What's the best schedule for child custody in Texas? Hi, my name is Helena. I'm an attorney who owns a family law firm in Texas. My clients ask me a lot of questions, and sometimes I post the answer to certain questions on the internet, hoping that I can educate the general public. And this one's going to be very specific to the state of Texas. So, in the state of Texas, in the state of Texas, there's something called the Texas Family Code, and it governs all things about divorces, separations, and child custody in the state. Under that code, parties that need to sort of have rights and duties or are separating and a child is involved, those parties are usually going to be called joint managing conservators. After that, one of the joint managing conservators may have the exclusive right to designate primary within a certain geographical area. There's a lot to unpack here, so I am going to make certain smaller follow-up videos that really try to address all of the terms that I'm using because they all really do mean something. So, right now, when two parties are joint managing conservators, the Texas Family Code it recommends that they follow an expanded standard possession order. What is that? That means that the parent who is not designated primary, that parent would have the child on the first, third, and fifth weekends of the month, picking up from school on Thursday and dropping off at school on Monday. If there is no school, you can drop off and pick up at the residence of the other parent. On the second and fourth weekend, that parent would pick up the child either at the other parent's house or at the school on a Thursday and drop them off on a Friday. There is also something called a standard order where parents pick up on the first, third, and fifth weekend on Fridays, drop off on Sundays, and they have a mid-school dinner with the child, usually on Wednesdays or Thursdays. Now there is an expanded standard plus where you have that first, third, and fifth weekend pick up on Thursday, drop off on Monday in school, and on the second and fourth weekend, or the second and fourth weeks of a month, you pick up on Wednesday and drop off on Friday in school. It's a mouthful, but these are some of the guideline possession and access sort of schedules that are recommended by the Texas government. People also enjoy 50-50 possession and access, although expanded standard plus is really, really close to 50-50. In the 50-50 arrangements, I have seen people do either a week on, a week off, something called 2-2-3, and something called 2-2-5-5. That's also a mouthful. And each one of those possession and access schedules really deserves its own video because I could probably sit here and talk to you for 20 to 30 minutes about each one of them and really how they work and what I've seen and experienced clients have issues with. But the true answer to the question, what is the best schedule, is really what makes sense to you and what works for your family and really takes into account the age of the child, right? So if you have a child that hasn't gone to school yet, maybe you would do something where frequency or is more important than duration. And that's because a small age child wants to see their parents more often, so every 2 or 3 days, versus going a week or 7 days or 5 days without seeing the other parent. As the child goes to school, maybe a week on, week off makes sense for you. Maybe it is actually the Texas expanded standard possession order that makes sense for you. Now, all of these orders come with not custom, pretty much holiday schedules that flip flop every year. They also have provisions for the summer, which is going to be a whole nother video. But honestly, when I speak to my clients, and I'm sorry this one's so long, there's just so much to unpack in this question. I tell them that the best schedule is the schedule that works for you and your kids. Follow me or follow up on this video. I will be posting shorter clips to try to explain all of the terms of art that I've used. My name is Helena. I own a family law practice in Plano, Texas. I'm not your attorney. These videos are for educational purposes only. If you want me to be your attorney, give me a call at the office or schedule a consultation with me. It's 903-402-4033. Thanks so much for listening, and I really hope that I've answered your question.